Hey, what's up everybody? So we are officially 25 days away from Disney Aulani, and our family, we're really excited. It'll be me, my husband, and our two boys, 7 and 14 years old. And this trip is gonna be a little bit different. And so what I decided to do before we head out, because typically I do all of these videos right as we are packing, I decided to show you what we got to prepare for Disney Aulani. Now, a little bit about myself. We are Disney Vacation Club members. We go to Aulani typically once a year. In years in the past, we went a little bit more, but it was because our youngest son was not in regular, school. He was in daycare, so it was a little bit more flexible. And so now that our boys are 7 and 14, the rules are going to be a little bit different for this trip. For example, the 14-year-old can no longer go to auntie's house, even though they have video games. So we're going to have to figure out what type of activities he's going to do. But my 7-year-old can still participate in all the activities. And the fun part about his age is that he's very aware of the activities now. So we're really excited to take that trip. Now, we will be spending a full 7 days in Hawaii. We are in Southern California. We'll be flying out of LAX and landing in Honolulu Airport. Now, currently at the time of this recording, because we are officially 25 days out, we have a split stay. We typically stay at a hotel near Waikiki Beach, which we love because we like walking down the strip and just doing other activities outside of the Disney Aulani Resort. And we're going to this time be staying at Disney Aulani on the front end of the trip, which is not typically my preference. I like to end at Disney Aulani because it's more calming. You by the beach and it's just like chill. But we're very open to something different. And we also have never traveled out there during the summer. We've typically gone during the holidays, right before Christmas, and we've gone off season like in January. So this will be the first time that we are going during the summer. I can definitely tell it's already different. It is crowded in terms of reservations, but nevertheless, we do plan on having a good time. So in future videos, I will be breaking down the whole split stay, but in the midst of that, let me just show you what we got in this video, preparing for a little bit of mix of Waikiki Beach and also Disney Aulani. So let's go ahead and unbox some items from the Gap, from H&M, and also from the Disney outlet store. Okay, so what we decided to do for this trip, typically I will buy all of the kids' clothes myself. I have a list of things that I need to get starting about 90 days out. But this year, because they are older and both of the kids have their own style, I wanted them to be able to pick out majority of their outfits. So we took them to like an outlet mall where it's like semi-outlets, similar regular stores. And we allowed them to have a small budget and they were able to pick some things out. So we actually ran into some luck in H&M because H&M, it looks like, had just dropped their summer line. And so me and my husband were like, oh my gosh, but it wasn't enough time that we allotted ourselves when we went to try on clothes for the kids and then also go into our section. And so me and my husband definitely want to go back and do our own shopping. But for now, let's just go over primarily what we got the 7-year-old. Now the 14-year-old, his clothes come from different locations. I already published a video around the actual summer gear that we got when I went to Walmart and things like that. So today is primarily going to be based off of like physical clothing, no swimwear, all right? So let's go ahead and hop into it. So first things first is the Gap. So I believe this was like the last store we went to. So I also believe in buying things that we are going to be vacationing in that our kids can wear also outside of vacation season. So, all right, so what we did at the Gap, my youngest son had saw some shorts. And so we actually have a trip before we go to Aulani. So this will be appropriate for that trip, for Hawaii, and then also for the school semester that starts right when we get back. So we bought him 2 pairs of shorts from the Gap. These are like a stonewash gray. Of course, they have the elastic waist. Now these, because I believe he crossed over into a size 8, they no longer have the little buckle thing. So a little sad, but we are all aging around here. But we bought him a size 8 and they're a pull on. So they do have a drawstring at the top. So we got a black stonewashed gray pair, black and gray pair. And then we also got a blue pair, same type, which just comes with more of a ivory white drawstring. So we got both of those, and these were definitely not $39. They were 40% off. So 40% off, they came down to $23.99. And again, we can wear them across different seasons. All right, now the next one is H&M. So my eldest son, he did get like some t-shirts and some shorts, but my youngest son got the bulk of things again because we are giving ourselves the opportunity to also school shop and vacation shop. So we thought that these were so cute. Now, after I pull these out, I'll probably realize that some of them definitely went into outfits. I do prefer, as a mom, outfits when you are vacationing because it is a lot easier to pack and then grab the items. And then because they look like they match, or even we can mix match tops with different shorts, but we don't have to bring all these separate pieces of clothing, which is ideal. It is very easy for us to match things up. So again, we bought some cute little shorts. Now, I know what you're thinking, oh my gosh, they are, on the camera they look white, they are ivory white, but, and my husband's name is Ivory, that's so cute. So they are ivory white, but he likes them and they're very, very soft. I don't know if there's a price tag. So these were $17.99. H&M did not have a sale, at least on these. So these were $17.99, but they are very good quality. Then he decided to get a shirt. He wanted to go with the theme of being by the beach, and he's been watching like shark videos for whatever reason. So we got this little cute shirt here that says Jawsome. It's white with metallic-like material of the shark, and this was $9.99. Now, of course, if you know H&M, you know they have different pricing. So this is USD, $9.99. Then we bought another pair of shorts. And so typically what I do, if I see a table full of shorts, we get all the different colors, especially because he is in a season where we need to re-up on clothing because he crossed over from 6, 7 to 8. And we like H&M because they do run a little big. So again, these were $17.99. And as you can compare to the shorts we already got, we ideally get clearly different colors so that we can just mix match shirts. Then we were still going with the theme of the shark. So this actually goes with that top. These shorts were $5.99. So you can see how we put it with, you know, like the white shirt with the shark here, and then he can wear like his little white Nike tennis shoes with that. Oh, super cute. He has a good taste. Very, very good taste. And then I showed these to him. I actually went over to the kids section while they were all in the men's section looking for some stuff for my eldest son. And I'm like, let me get these outfits and then I'm gonna show them to him. And then if he likes them, then we'll go ahead and buy them. Now, I like linen, especially when it's hot, because you can look nice, but you'll be cool. And I do notice that my youngest son does like the button down, like light tops that are not cotton with the shorts. I know years ago we bought him some for Hawaii on Shein, and he loved them because he likes to put on his little Hawaii hat and all the things. So isn't this cute? We got him this little linen short set. So it is nice. It is soft. It has little pockets. It has the back pocket here, just one pocket on the right side. And then there's the top. Now, I think this is gonna be a little big for him, but that's okay. And button down with a button in the front as well, short sleeve. So this is like Tiffany blue white. I don't know really what color this is. It's like, I call it beach blue. So beach blue. And then we got another one, exact same, just like the coral orange. And so we got the shorts, and then we also got the top short sleeve. And this one actually has a chill mode logo on the pocket. So really, really cute, right? Then of course we had to do something for Disney. Now we called all the reservations even though we called on the day that we could enroll ourselves in the reservation, we have never had this issue in 5 years. And so we were unable to make a reservation for the character breakfast. However, because we do have a party of 4, when we called, she said, we have not had a problem with somebody walking up. And so she said, just come in the morning. I already gave my husband the game plan. If we know that the kids, we can get them up and dressed in like 30 to 45 minutes, then I probably need to go walk down there around, let's just say 8 o'clock, because the last reservation for breakfast is at 10:30. And so if I go down there at 8 o'clock and I give them my phone number, they'll give me an approximate time to sit down. But I did call yesterday, Hawaii is actually 3 hours behind us. So if you're on the East Coast, then they are 6 hours behind you. So I did call them around 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time in California. And so the lady was sweet. She told me not to worry. It looks like they are definitely sold out of spots. However, because we have a party of 4, we should not have a problem getting a seat. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I'll make sure to link up my Aulani playlist, because I do give some tips. And one of the major tips as it relates to the character dining is I would highly encourage you, do not, if you can help it, schedule the character dining on the very first morning that you're there. So let's just say you check in today at 3, 4 o'clock and y'all at the pool, y'all lounging around, y'all having a good time. There probably is a new environment if you've never been there before. And then depending on the time zone difference, especially if this is not, if this is your first stop coming off the airplane, unlike us, we usually do split stays somewhere else, is you might oversleep. You may be tired. You want to actually enjoy the festivities. Now, one thing I will say, this character breakfast is actually good, okay? It's not no buffet. They actually come and serve you. So let me know if you have any questions about the character breakfast. I'll make sure to link up again our whole Aulani playlist so you can see our past days at Aulani and also me doing Q&As. But we've never had a problem making a reservation. So in 2025, first time for everything, and we've never been there during the summer. So that's also probably why. So we plan on our son wearing this for the character breakfast. So he has his Mickey shorts and no pockets on the back, just drawstring. And we got this is so cute. Like if they had one for women, I would for sure buy it. They also have the top. So it's thicker. It is short sleeve. It's like ivory white with all the multi-colors of Mickey Mouse and also him on a surfboard right here. But I don't know, y'all think this is cute? Let me know. So that is the last of the clothing items for now. Now we do have some short outfits that we wear around here to Disneyland and such. And so as long as he can still fit them, we're still going to take those. We try our best when we're budgeting for packing not to just go and buy new stuff just because it's a vacation. I know that it could be very tempting. We've done that, and it's not a best use of our funds when we can put that toward excursions, activities, dining experiences, and really trying something that we haven't tried before. So I did get him a little pair of little glasses. So I can't put them on because they're too small, but they're gonna be so cute. He's so adorable. So it's like brown, little aviator glasses. And I gave him mine, but they're too big for his little face. So he likes to play dress up like as a doctor, as a police officer, SWAT, army man, and things like that. So he can wear those glasses with his straw hat. And he has 2. One straw hat he actually has from Hawaii. When we were on Waikiki Beach, he went to a hat shop and got a kid's version. It was like $40. And then when we went to Walmart, we saw one for like $5. So yes, I did grab that $5 one, and that was in that other shopping swim blog. And so lastly, I got myself this. Now, I wasn't there to shop for myself. I think I honestly got so overwhelmed with so many items that I was like, okay, this is something that I want to buy, because I went online and it was sold out on the website. Because that's typically what I would do, is I would add things to my cart through the app, through H&M, and then I would decide if I really want to wear it or not by comparing it to other things that I have. But this, I believe, was a cute buy because I can also wear it at home during the spring, during the summer. But it's a cute drawstring black bag, and it will go with some cute black sandals. So it is really, really nice. It was $30. It does have a shoulder strap. So I am 5'8", for reference. So let me just stand up. So if I put it on, it goes to a little bit past my waist. And let me get a little closer. So no outside pockets, mostly just this inside, but it is secure. The drawstring is pretty tough, which is good because that means your stuff will be protected. And then you have just a little purse in here. So no inside pockets, but this would be really cute just to like carry around or when we're walking around the resort. And I need a handbag, not for the beach or anything like that, but like for the character breakfast, for example, or even when we're walking around Waikiki Beach. All right, next thing and last thing is the Disney outlet store. So we do go in here, but honestly, my son doesn't see any toys that he desires to have, thank goodness, because he pretty much has everything for boys and they have a lot of stuff for girls. So I have been in here a few times and I realized that I really wanted a towel, whether it be for our home pool in our community, whether it be we go do a staycation, but also I just like having our own beach towel. Also, when we go out of town, I personally pack my own towels. That's just my thing. Some people do the disposable towels. I went to IKEA and bought some little cute towels. And so me and my son, my husband said he didn't want one, he'll just share. And I'm like, well, I don't know about that. So I'm gonna see if I can pull this out, but I got me a special edition towel. And then I got my son a towel. So I'll show them to you and pull them out. I just need to adjust the camera. But the Disney outlet store, these towels were, my son's was $12. And then mine, because it was a special edition with the Fab 5, it was $18. Now the original price for mine was actually $30. So great deal. All right, so let me show y'all the whole towel. So I had to stand up. So the towels, I'm not sure about the size actually, but it's a regular size beach towel. So again, I'm 5'8". If I go from the ground, it comes to about my mouth. So you have Woody and you have Buzz. So Buzz Lightyear and Woody here. That rhymes. So that's my son's towel. And let me grab my towel. Okay, so like I said, my towel is a special edition. Same length, but it's just behind the register. And so I was looking for the size. It just says one size tall. Don't tell us much. So here's a look at it this way, but I'm gonna take you through step by step. So Fab 5, you have Mickey out here in the sun. Then you have Goofy. You have Pluto. You have Donald and Daisy. So you have Donald right there. Then you have Daisy right there. And this is actually Mickey and Minnie. I think I said Mickey and Mickey, but you have Mickey and Minnie right here, like chilling at the beach. And so isn't this cute? Okay, so that concludes my fashion haul for our Aulani trip that we are getting prepared for in less than 25 days. And so let me know if you all have any questions. Again, I will link up the Aulani Disney vlogs in the description box. Feel free to check those out. I'll also make sure to link up that Q&A as well, which also should be in just pretty much a playlist. And then if you have any questions around Aulani, Disney Vacation Club at Aulani, because that is our home resort. If you have questions around split stays, please make sure that you drop your questions below. Let me know if you plan on going to Aulani. Is Aulani one of your dream resorts? And I will talk to y'all soon. And because you made it to the end of the video, I want you to drop me like an emoji for summer. What type of emoji describes what kind of summer you are walking into this year? I really would love to have you back. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I will see y'all in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.